Children to one and all. Yes, Nandika, very good evening for you. So today we are going to discuss is about human physiology. So before others join, we can discuss about human physiology. Of course, high weightage unit it is. As you all know, we may get some 13 questions approximately from human physiology itself, and some logical questions will also come. Some theoretical question, of course, one or two skill questions will be there. Okay, and if we consider about locomotion and moment, of course, locomotion and moment, we may have some four question also appeared in 2021. Okay, so the questions we are going to discuss all sort of questions like we may be discussing about assertion and reason, as well as we may be discussing about statement type questions. Yes, very good evening, Jeevan. Malai Vanakkam. Yes, uh, your name I don't know. Yes, anyway, very good evening. If you put your name, I will call your name also, child. Frozen Emerald YouTuber. Good evening. Very good evening to you. And Tarunika and Lakshita also very good evening. As you know, locomotion and moment, we may get some four questions also. Okay, and mostly it is like a theoretical question where we need to remember the names of the bones and all, like we have to remember dorsal, metatarsal, and then about the frontal, parietal, facial bones, which is a single bone. So those sort of questions we need to remember in case of the locomotion moment. I hope you are clear how to read locomotion and moment. So more theoretical. And yes, very good evening, Dharani, and very good evening, Kalpana. Yes, hello, Dharani. Yes, so we are going to discuss about this particular chapter. So in this chapter, as I said, the events involved in muscle contraction is also important. The chronological order they may ask you as a question. So without further delay, we can start the questioning. Yes, Maithili, very good evening. Let us proceed to the class. I was discussing how important locomotion and movement for me for all these time. Now, I hope everybody is ready to answer. So let us start. Answering is most important rather than whether it is correct or not, children. So I am not going to give any negative marks as like NEET. So try to answer. When we are answering in group, you will feel stress free first of all. So let it be like happy learning. Yes, Vaishnavi, very good evening. And Maithili, yes, very good evening, Maithili. Yes, let us start the questioning now. So first question, you can see which one of the following is showing correct sequential order of vertebra in vertebral column of human being. Yogeshwari, very good evening, Yogeshwari. Yes, Tarunika answered B, which is the correct chronological order of the vertebral column. Yes, Harshita also answered B. So, you know, vertebral column, we may have how many number of bones? Some 26 number of bones. Okay, Kanna. Yes, it is B, cervical, thoracic, sacral, lumbar, coccygeal. No, it is D actually. Cervical, thoracic, yes, neck bone it is, and then thoracic, followed by lumbar hip bone, then sacral, followed by coccygeal. Of course, these two are 1, 1, lumbar is 5, thoracic is 12, cervical is 7. So this is the correct order. Yes, D is very correct. Yes, Rohit, very good evening. I hope I remember you very well. Why this doubt for you? Um, Oh, you're going to study biotech. Okay, fine. Whatever your mummy suggests will be good for your thing only. Yes, it is the very correct answer. Excellent answer by you, Dharini. And very good evening, Dharini. Yes, Vivekananda. Now, next question. Some voluntary movement, those result in a change of place or location. So, One organism changes its place from one area to another area or location, which is called as dash. Biotechnology have a great scope also, child. You can do research, JRF, you can go. So many field biotechnology is there. Okay. Earlier you used to write aims and NEET aspire, and now you have changed it. Okay. Anyway, it is D by Jeevan. Yes, Vaishnavi, it is D. Yes, locomotion is very correct answer. Excellent answer by Vaishnavi and Jeevan. Yes, very good. Now, next question. Which of the following is not a feature of visceral muscle? Yes, Vaishnavi and Dharini. Yes. So, which of the following is not a feature of visceral muscle? Visceral muscle, as you know, it is smooth muscle. One of the property is not the characteristic feature of it. Yes, Yogeshwari also answered first of the previous one. Very correct answer. Excellent answer by you, Yogeshwari. Now, which is not the feature of visceral muscle? Yes, Tanunika answered. Lakshita also answered is transportation of food through digestive tract and maintaining body posture is not the function of smooth muscle. Of course, transportation of food may be smooth muscle, but maintaining body posture is not characteristic feature of smooth muscle. So this is the correct answer, children. Very good. All of you have answered excellently. Yes, Rohit, come on. You can also answer. You are still in 9th to 10th. You have time, okay, to decide little more. Find out the correct statement, which is the correct statement among the four. All locomotions are movements, or but all movements are not locomotion. Like that statement goes. So, what is the correct answer, children? Here, all locomotions are movements, but all movements are not locomotion. A leaf may flutter in the wind, but it is not at all a locomotion. It is just a movement. Yes, very correct, Dharini, Tarunika, and Lakshita. Excellent answer by you all. Okay, very good. So, next question, let us see. The plasma membrane of the skeletal muscle fiber is known as dash. So, they are asking plasma membrane. So this chapter is very important. As I already told you, four questions may come from locomotion and movement. In 2021, they asked maximum from locomotion and movement only. So very important chapter, children. So plasma membrane of the skeletal muscle fiber is known as dash. Yes, it is sarcolemma. It is sarcolemma. Very correct answer. Sarcoplasm is cytoplasm. Syncytium, you know, multinucleated. Okay. Yes, Vaishnavi, excellent answer. And Jeevan, it is excellent. Lakshita, very correct answer by all of you. Now, next question. Method of locomotion performed by animals vary with their dash. Method of locomotion performed by animals vary with their dash. Yes, Tarunika and Lakshita answered D. Vaishnavi answered C for the previous question. Yes, it is D. Yes, very correct answer. Habitat, based on their habitat, they may locomote as well as demand of the situation. Whether we run, for example, if you see a snake, can we walk there? So demanding of the situation also decides the locomotion. Okay, very correct answer by Jeevan also. Let us proceed to the next question. So the next question is from introduction paragraph of locomotion and movement NCRT. Match the column 1 and column 2. Yes, Yogeshwari, very correct answer. Excellent answer by you. So we have to match the column. Which are of these cells will show amoeboid movement? Okay. Jeevan answered D and Tarunika also D. Lakshita D. Dharani answered D. Except the amoeboid movement, yes, neutral. And monocyte ciliary movement, we can see in the trachea, propelling the dust particle outside when we inhale. Flagellar, spermatozoa, yes. Muscular is tongue movement. Very correct. Excellent answer by you all. A great applause to you all. Very good. So next question. Which one is not the character of skeletal muscle? Anunika answered. Yes, Lakshita also answered. And skeletal muscles are always associated with the bones. Of course, they are otherwise called striated muscle. They are voluntary in action. Of course, we are raising our hand, we are walking, running. So, which is not the character is involuntary. Is the correct answer, Dharini and Vaishnavi. Excellent answer by you both. Keep rocking. Now, next question. Passage of ova through the female reproductive tract is facilitated by dash. So, the female reproductive system where we have the fimbriae. So, the ova will move from ovary to the fallopian tube through the process called, yes, it is due to ciliary movement. Very correct answer. Excellent answer by you all. Very correct answer, children. Yes, it is ciliary movement. And we discuss even in one another question. Which one of the following statement is incorrect? Heart muscles are striated and involuntary. The muscle of the hands and legs are striated and voluntary. The muscles located in the inner walls of alimentary canal are striated and involuntary. Muscles located in reproductive tract are unstriated and involuntary. Those who are listening and seeing the videos, please, you can even answer me. Um, so if you answer in group, it will be a stress-free situation. So others can also answer, no issue. Yes, C is correct because the muscle of alimentary canal is unstriated, smooth muscle, and it is involuntary only. But unstriated should come. Yes, Lakshita, Jeevan, Tarunika, Vaishnavi all have answered. Excellent answer by you all. Yes, Dharini also answered. Let us see the next question. Origin of muscle is dash. Again, NCRT line. If you see introduction page, there will be there. So in introduction, yes, Arunika has answered. It is mesodermal only. Yes, 100% correct. Mesodermal in origin. Yes. Very good, Dharini and Jeevan, Vaishnavi. Excellent answer by you all. Yes, it is mesodermal in origin. Now, next question. The activity of the visceral muscle are not under the voluntary control of nervous system and are therefore known as dash. So what is the other name we can give? Yes, it is all the above. Very correct answer. Excellent answer by Lakshita, Tarunika, and Jeevan Vaishnavi. Very correct answer. It is otherwise called smooth muscle, involuntary in action, of course, non-striated muscle. Now, which of the following? Yes, Yogeshwari, very correct answer. Includes non-muscular movement. Is it protoplasmic streaming, pseudopodial movement, flagellar movement, or ciliary movement? Which is non-muscular in nature? Others who are observing also can answer because it will be stress-free for you when you answer. Yes. A, B, C, D, all are non-muscular movement only. Protoplasmic streaming, pseudopodial movement, flagellar movement, and ciliary movements. All are non-muscular movements only. Yes. Now, next one is we have to read the following statement. Yes, very correct. Jeevan, excellent answer by you. 100% you are correct. Now, it is a statement-based question and we have to find which is incorrect statement. Skeletal muscles are closely associated with skeletal components of the body. So, you know, it is skeletal muscle always associate with the bones. Visceral muscles are located in hollow visceral organs like digestive system, reproductive system. Yes. Skeletal muscles have a striated appearance under the microscope, so they are called striated muscle. This is also correct. Each organized skeletal muscle in human body is made up of number of muscle bundles are called fascicles. NCRT line. Fascicles, not fascia. So one single word only they have changed. So this is the incorrect statement. I hope many of you might have answered correctly. Yes, it is D. Very correct answer. Excellent answer by Dharani Lakshita. Yes, it is D. So remember, children, it is fascicles, bundles, not fascia. Okay. Now, next question. We have to find out the odd one with respect to locomotion. Little tricky question. So, Hydra use tentacles for capturing prey. Use of hind limbs for search of food in different field. Climbing a tree. Flying to escape from predators. What would be your answer, children? Okay, Tarnika guessed it is one. Yes, it is one. If you see, all the other three are muscular movement. Climbing a tree, flying to escape from predators. Of course, birds will have the pectoralis major and pectoralis minor muscles. Use of hind limbs for search of food also. All the three are muscular. So the odd one is Hydra using tentacle for capturing prey is the answer for this question. Yes, Yogeshwari and Vaishnavi, very correct answer. Excellent answer. You're all rocking. Very good. So now next question. Which of the following type of movements are seen in human body? Okay. You was given excellent answer by you. It is A, B, C, and D. Very correct. Because amoeboid, we know neutrophil is showing this new movement, capturing the bacteria or any microorganism. Ciliary for movement of ova. Flagella, sperm we discussed. And muscular, as you know, walking and all that. Yes, Dharini, excellent answer by you. Yes, Sachin, very good evening. Please answer for us. Locomotion and movement we are discussing from human physiology. Very important chapter. Yes, Yogeshwari, it is D. Total number of muscles in human body are. So how many number of muscles? Bones, you may know it is 206. So muscles how many is the question. Bones only 206. Yes. It is B. Very correct answer. Excellent answer. More than 600. Of course, we have muscles. So, number of muscle is 639. Bones will be 206. Is the correct answer. Excellent answer. Yes, Thiru and Vaishnavi, Yogeshwari. Very correct. Those who are listening and watching, please answer. It will be easy to remember also when we are learning in group. Okay, very good. Let us proceed to the next question. ATPase enzyme of the muscle is located on. Yes, Thiru, very good evening. I welcome you for the class and keep answering. ATPase enzyme of the muscle is located on. Yes, it is C. Very correct. Excellent answer. Myosin only. Yes, if you remember the structure like a snake head, it will come and you will have two binding sites. One is for ATP, another one is for actin. Okay, so this is here what is given. Myosin is given. Very correct answer, Dharini and Yogeshwari. Excellent answer. Okay, now next question. We have to read the statements and respect to the skeletal muscle and find out which is correct. Statement A. The muscle bundles are bound together by a common collagenous sheath of connective tissue called fascia. Please remember it is collagenous sheath they have given, not nuclei. Answer by you. Very good evening, Kirtana. Now the answer for this question. Excellent answer by Jeevan, Tarunika and Dharini. Rocking your. Yes, it is. Both the statements are correct. It is covered by collagenous sheath. Of course, fascia and syncytium has many nuclei. So both A and B are correct. Excellent answer. Yes, my dear government. Yes, very good evening. Happy to see your name. Yes, it is correct. Excellent answer. And Kirtana, very correct. You are rocking Kirtana. Now let us see the next question. See, there are some statements are given. Here and there you'll get twist when you are attending individually. So here let us see how many are true, how many are false. Locomotion changes the body posture and heat production are some of the function of skeletal muscle. Of course, it changes the body posture. Yes, it is correct. Actin filaments are firmly attached to Z line. So, you know, when you draw myosin and actin, actin only having Z line. That is also correct. The portion of myofibril between non-consecutive Z line is called sarcomere. So, here A band again. So, it is consecutive, not non-consecutive. Yes, before I complete, yes, Jeevan, excellent, you're rocking. So this is wrong actually. Muscle constitutes more than 50% of the body weight. It is 40% only according to NCRT line, 30 to 40%. So this is also wrong. So true, true, false, false is the correct answer. Excellent answer by you all. Very correct, children. Now proceeding to the next question, again little tricky question based on observation. Each sarcomere is formed by dash. So if you remember, you have A band, you have I band, A band, I band, and you have Z lines here. So the sarcomere is between this and this. So what do you find between sarcomere is the question. Yes, it is. The answer is Between one A band and two off of the I band is very correct answer, children. Yes, you're all rocking. Excellent answer by you all. Jeevan, Vaishnavi, Dharini, yes, excellent answer. Yogeshwari and government, yes. So all these between two half of the I band and one A band is complete. I hope you all understood. Let us proceed to the next question. The globular head of HMM, that is heavy myromyosin, is an active ATPase enzyme and has dash. So now only we discussed like a snake, you have to remember it has tail and the head region. The head region has two binding sites. So what are those only is the question at the most. So you can answer me. Yes, Dharani has answered. Excellent, Dharani. It is ATP binding site as well as actin binding site as we discussed. So A and B is the correct answer. Excellent answer, Tarunika and Dharani. And Lakshita, very good. 100% you are all correct. Very good. So now next question. The junction between a motor neuron and the sarcolemma of the muscle fiber. So there is a meeting point between the plasma membrane as well as the neuron. We call it as what? Yes, Kirtana and others, please join and answer. So don't be quiet. Even if it is wrong, no issue. Trying is important. Yes, A. um, for the previous question. Now it is, yes, Gomen, you're rocking, excellent. It is D. Yes, both B and C, motor end plate or neuromuscular junction, both are correct. Okay, so both B and C is the correct answer. Vaishnavi, excellent answer. Dharani, yes, very good. Now, next question. In which of the following steps the muscle contraction energy is utilized in the form of ATP? So you all know ATP is idealized to ADP plus phosphate to release energy. That energy is utilized for what? Yes, Kirtana wrote it is released from sarcoplasm, very correct. But it is for the formation of cross bridge. As you know, this myosin head will form a cross bridge with the actin, if you remember. Then it will pull it. Always pulling movement. So only it is called sliding filament theory. So formation of cross bridge only the energy is utilized. Is the correct answer? Yes, Vaishnavi and Roman and Jeevan, excellent answer by you all. Yes, very good. Now let us take a small break to before we discuss the question. Okay, I'll tell you a small story. Yes, Kirtan, excellent answer by you. Yes, it is very correct answer. Formation of cross bridge. இந்த கதை என்ன சொல்லுதுன்னா இப்ப நிறைய பேர் வந்து இப்பதான் வந்து ஷெட்யூலுக்கு வந்திருப்பாங்க, கிராஷ்க்கு வந்திருப்பாங்க. சிலர்லாம் ஃபுல்லா படிச்சுட்டு இருந்திருப்பாங்க. சிலர்லாம் ஃபுல்லா வந்திருந்தா கூட கொஞ்ச நாள் படிக்காம இருந்திருக்கலாம். ஸோ அவங்களுக்காக இந்த ஸ்டோரியை நான் டெடிகேட் பண்றேன். இந்த ஸ்டோரி என்ன அப்படின்னு பாத்தீங்கன்னா, ஒரு பெரிய மலை இருக்கு. அந்த மலையில இருந்து கிரானைட்ஸ் கல்லுல மார்பல் கல்லை வந்து வெட்டி எடுக்கிறாங்க. அதுல வந்து ஒரு மார்பல் கல்லுல வந்து என்ன பண்றாங்க, கோயிலுக்காக தான் வெட்டி எடுக்கிறாங்க. சில கல்லுங்களை வச்சு என்ன பண்றாங்கன்னா அவங்க ஃப்ளோர் பண்றாங்க, தலை போடுறாங்க. இன்னும் ஒரு சில கல்களை வச்சு என்ன பண்றாங்கன்னா அவங்க கோயில்ல வந்து வைக்கக்கூடிய அந்த மூலவர் ஸ்டாச்சுவ பண்றாங்க, சிலைன்னு சொல்லுவோம் இல்லையா, ஸ்டாச்சு பண்றாங்க. இப்போ ஒரு நாள் இந்த தரையில போட்ட மார்பலும் இந்த ஸ்டாச்சுல இருக்க மார்பலும் பேசிக்கிறாங்க. என்ன பேசிக்கிறதா, அந்த தரையில இருக்க மார்பல் சொல்லுதான், நீயும் நானும் ஒரே இடத்துலதான் இருந்தோம். ஆனா வந்து நீ வந்து என்னை எல்லாரும் மிதிக்கிறாங்க, என்னை மிதிச்சுட்டு ஆனா உன்னை எல்லாரும் கையெடுத்து கும்பிடுறாங்க. ஆனா நீயும் நானும் ஒரே இடத்துல தானே உருவானோம் அப்படின்னு கேக்குறதா. அப்போ அந்த ஸ்டாச்சுவா இந்த மார்பல் என்ன சொல்லுதா, ஆமா நீயும் நானும் ஒரே இடத்துலதான் உருவானோம். ஆனா வந்து நான் எல்லா வலியும் தாங்கிட்டேன். என் மேல வந்து உளிய வச்சு அடிச்சாங்க. என் மேல வந்து மிஷினை வச்சு ஷேப் பண்ணாங்க. அந்த எல்லா வலியும் நான் தாங்கிக்கிட்டேன். ஆனா யூ ஆர் நாட் ரெடி டு பேர் ஆல் தீஸ் சர்க்கம்ஸ்டன்சஸ் ஆஃப் டிஃபிகல்டிஸ். அதனால நீ என்ன ஆன, லக்ஸூரியஸாவே இருக்கணும்னு நினைச்ச. அப்போ நீ வந்து ஃப்ளோர் ஆயிட்ட. என் மேல உளி பட்டாலும் சுத்தி பட்டாலும் மிஷினை வச்சு அழுத்தாலும் நான் வந்து தாங்கிட்டதுனால நான் ஸ்டாச்சு ஆயிட்டேன். என்ன எல்லாரும் கையெடுத்து கும்பிடுறாங்க. இந்த கதை எதுக்காக உங்களுக்கு சொல்றேன் அப்படின்னு பாத்தீங்கன்னா, நமக்கு இப்ப கொஞ்ச நாள் தான் இருக்கு. இந்த கொஞ்ச நாள்ல நம்ம வந்து கண்டிப்பா அச்சீவ் பண்ண முடியும். மனம் இருந்தால் மார்க்கம் உண்டு. சோ கொஞ்சம் ஹார்ட் ஒர்க் பண்ணணும். அந்த வலியை தாங்கிக்கணும். எல்லாரும் என்ஜாய் பண்றாங்கன்னு நம்ம நினைக்க முடியாது. அப்ப வந்து என்ன செய்யணும்னா கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டப்பட்டு நம்ம படிச்சோம்னா டைமை யூட்டிலைஸ் பண்ணி அதர் தென் ஸ்லீப்பிங் அண்ட் ஈட்டிங் அவர்ஸ். ஓகேயா? பயாலஜி பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் என்சிஆர்டி பிரதானம். அதை திரும்ப 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 நம்ம படிக்கும் போது நம்ம பண்ணக்கூடிய கேர்லெஸ் மிஸ்டேக்ஸ் எல்லாம் அவாய்ட் பண்ணிடலாம். சோ அப்படி பண்ணா நாமளும் ஸ்டாச்சு இருக்கக்கூடிய இடத்துக்கு கண்டிப்பா போயிடுவோம். ஆனா கரெக்ட் வைஷ்ணவி? கண்டிப்பா இந்த கதை உங்களை மோட்டிவேட் பண்ணிருக்கோம்னு நினைக்கிறேன். அப்படி மோட்டிவேட் பண்ணியிருந்ததுன்னா ஆஸ் ஆல்வேஸ் ஒரு லைக் போடுங்க, ஒரு சின்ன கமெண்ட்டும் போடுங்க. தட் வில் மோட்டிவேட் மீ ஆல்சோ. தேங்க்யூ so much for listening the story. Again we'll continue. Yes, thank you, Jeevan, for your love and affection. Now, assertion: smooth muscles are called striated muscle. Striated muscle have striped appearance under the microscope. So, assertion and reason is given. Thank you, Jeevan, for the fire and love, and Vaishnavi, thank you for the comment. Yes, we want all my students to be in statue form. Yes, thank you. Yes, A is false, R is true. It's very correct, Dharani. Excellent answer. Very good. Yes, smooth muscle வந்து நம்ம unstriated சொல்லுவோம். Or visceral muscle சொல்லுவோம். ஓகேயா? இல்ல voluntary இல்ல involuntary muscle சொல்லுவோம். So இது மூணுமே இங்க கொடுக்கல. இது தப்பு. இது கரெக்ட் இல்லையா? Yeah, thank you. You are welcome always for this motivation. Stress free. Please learn. And first statement. Next question, Vaishnavi. Muscle is a specialized tissue of endodermal origin. Endodermal. We already discussed one question. It contributes 20 to 30% of the body weight of the human adult. Okay. 4. Okay. Actually, both are incorrect only. It is mesodermal in origin, as you know, and 30 to 40% is the body weight is given by muscles. Okay, so both are incorrect. 4 is very correct answer by many of you. Excellent answer, Lakshita. Yes, Gomin, Yogeshwari, Tarunika, and Jeevan, Vaishnavi. Excellent answer by you all. Now let us proceed to the next question. It is also a statement type question. Yes. Yes, Ivana. Very good evening. Happy to see you. Yes, Ivana. Welcome you for the class. We are discussing some questions. Please join us. Consider the two statements. Each G-actin is a polymer of monomeric F-actin. Statement 2. The globular head is an active ATPase enzyme and has binding sites for ATP and active sites for actin. Yes, Kirtana, Dharani, Tarunika, Yogeshwari. Vaishnavi, very correct. Excellent answer. You're all rocking. Yes, it is. Statement 1 is incorrect because globular actin polymerase and form a factin. Okay. So here ulta they have given. So this is wrong statement. Whereas the globular head has ATPase binding site as well as you know, also binding sites for the actin. So this is correct. So 1 is incorrect and 2 is correct is the correct answer. That is answer 3. Yes, very correct answer, Jeevan, Lakshita, Vaishnavi. Yes, excellent answer by all. Darshni. Let us proceed to the next question. The calcium ions released in sarcoplasm will bind where? Will it bind to tropomyosin or troponin or actin or meromyosin? Yes, troponin is very correct answer, excellent answer. As you know, it will be like this, and calcium ions will bind here. When calcium ion bind, tropomyosin rotates and expose the binding sites of the uh, actin to the myosin. Yes, you are very correct. Very good evening. Welcome you for the class. Please join, and we were discussing these questions. Now the two statements. Statement 1. And Yogeshwari, Vaishnavi, be positive, Ivana, yes, Vivekanand, very correct answer, excellent, you're all rocking. Now, statement 1. The junction between motor neuron and the sarcolemma of the muscle fiber is called neuromuscular junction. The neural signal reaching neuromuscular junction release a neurotransmitter called acetylcholine, which generates action potential in the sarcolemma. Excellent answer, Jeevan and Vivekanandan. Yes, it is correct. Both, you know, when a nerve meets a muscle point of the plasma membrane, sarcolemma, neuromuscular junction or motor end plate. Now, in this place, it will release acetylcholine, and that acetylcholine is responsible for action potential. Yes, both are correct. So, the answer is in first option. Excellent answer by you all. Lakshita, Dharini, and Vaishnavi, Tarunika, Nandika, excellent. Ivana and Dharini, yes. Now, next question. During muscular contraction, which of the following events occurs? Yes, Nandika and be positive. Yes, they've answered for the previous question. Very good. 100% you are correct. Rocking. Now, this question. Yes, H zone will disappear. Very correct. A band never widens. I band reduces the width. Correct. Width of A band unaffected. It remains constant. Is correct. M line and Z line come closer is also correct. So all correct except 2. The option is in the first option. Answer A. Very correct answer. Excellent answer by Dharini, Tarunika, be positive, and Dharini, Lakshita, Vaishnavi, and Jeevan. Excellent answer by you all. Yes, Dharini again. Yes. Now next question. EDTA injected to muscle. This is a logical question, but it is a previous year question also, children. EDTA injected into muscle combined with calcium. So you have to think an answer. When calcium will be there attaching to the troponin, helpful for muscle contraction. But when you inject EDTA, what happens is the question. Yes, Kirtana and Yogeshwari, it was correct answer for the previous question. Very good, excellent. When EDTA injected with calcium, the calcium ions cannot bind with troponin. So it cannot bind here. When calcium ion does not bind, what will happen is the answer. Yes, it stops the contraction. Only when calcium bind to the troponin, okay, it can either move the tropomyosin to expose the actin binding site to the myosin. But here, the calcium itself does not able to bind means it cannot rotate the binding site to the actin. Then there won't be any contraction. So stop the contraction is the correct answer. Yes, Lakshita and Dharani. Yes. So it will stop the contraction is the more correct answer, children. Of course, it is a logical question where you need to think and answer. Now, next question. Intervertebral disc is found in the vertebral column of. Intervertebral is a disc of cartilage between connecting one disc to another disc. Of course, you find it in Kirtana gave her answer for the previous one. Yes, Kirtana, very good. Yes, excellent answer, Vaishnavi and Tarunika, Dharani and Dharani. Yes, Yogeshwari. Yes, it is mammals. Yes, Jeevan. Mammals is a very correct answer. Because they only will be having the cartilage between the vertebral column, that is between the vertebral disc. Yes, Lakshita. Now, next question. The half protective outer covering for the brain is called a dash, and it is made up of how many bones is the question. So, it is theory based question. Yes, it is. It is the very correct, Dharni and Vaishnavi. Yes, it is cranium, and it is made up of 8 bones. You know, frontal, spinal, ethmoid, temporal, parietal, occipital. Okay, among that, 2 will be pair and 4 will be unpair. Excellent answer, Yogeshwari, Lakshita, Pranav. Very good evening, and that is the correct answer. Excellent answer by you. Fine. Now, next question. Yes, it is D. B positive, it is D, very correct. Which one is anatomically incorrect among the 4 given? Among the 4, which one is anatomically incorrect? Yes. Yes, it is cranial bones as we discussed. 8 is correct. Vertebrochondral ribs, 7th, 8th, 9th. Okay, 8th, 9th and 10th. Vertebrochondral, 3 pairs only. This is also correct. Phalanges, we will be having 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 2. So that means 14 in number. So this only wrong. Floating ribs 11 and 12, of course, 2 pairs. That is also correct. So option is C. Phalanges in digits is 14 in number. Of course, a theory based question. Many of you answered very correctly. Excellent, children. Now, next question. Each vertebra has a central hollow portion through which spinal cord passes. So again, it is theory-based, diagram-oriented question. If you remember the diagram of the typical vertebra, there will be a hollow structure via which the neural canal goes. So what is it? Spinal cord passes through this hollow opening. That is, yes, it is neural canal. Excellent answer by Tarunika and Jeevan. Yes, it is neural canal. Okay. Yes, Dharni. Very good. Vaishnavi and Dharni, yes. Lakshita. Now find the unpaired bone in the facial skeleton. Actually, we have two unpaired bone. One is given in the answer option. What is it? Yes, be positive, Lakshita. You're correct. Now, what is the unpaired bone? We find it here. This is the unpaired bone. Palatine, of course, you know, if you feel it with your tongue above the maxilla, that is on upper side of your tongue, you can feel palatine, which is two bones, where you have hard palatine and soft palatine. So, two pair, it is correct. Inferior nasal cancer also below the nasal region. Again, two, it is also pair. Lacrimal is eye bone. So we have two sockets. That is also correct. So Omar is the excellent answer by Vaishnavi and Jeevan Tarunika. Yes, it is Omar, which is the unpacked bone, single bone between the nasal passage, a separation you can find as a bone is Omar. Apart from that, mandible is also unpacked single bone. Now we have to match the following based on the number of bone. Again, theory based question. So you know tarsal is 7, um, flanges is 14, metatarsal is 5, and femur is 1. So option is lying where 3, 1, and 4, 2. Yes, of course, it is in the option A. A is the correct answer, children. Excellent answer by many of you. Yes. So, next question. Yes, Jiva, it is D. Very correct answer. Excellent, Jiva. You're rocking. Very good evening. Scapula is the largest flat bone of the pectoral girdle. You find, you know, scapula and clavicle we find in the pectoral girdle. Among that, scapula we find in which part of the thorax? That is, extend from where to where is the question. Is it last thoracic to third lumbar? Yes, Dharini, excellent answer. It is second to seventh rib. So it will extend till 5 ribs. Okay. Yeah. So second to seventh rib is the very correct answer. Lakshita, Tarunika, Dharini and Vaishnavi. Very correct. Super. Rocking. Very correct answer. Excellent answer. Yes, be positive also. Now find the number of bones we find in thoracic, cervical, lumbar, sacral and coccygeal. Don't be in a hurry. Think well and you answer. Don't be in a hurry to answer. I'll be waiting. So thoracic, you know how many? 12. Cervical is 7. Lumbar is 5. Yes, Jiva answered. Very correct. Jiva, excellent. You're rocking. Sacral and coccyx 1. So 12, 7. Oh, sorry. 12, 7, 5, 1, 1 is the correct answer, which is in the option A. Okay. So option A is the very correct answer. thoracic 12, and then cervical 7, lumbar 5, sacral 1, and coccygeal 1. Yes, Vaishnavi, Yogeshwari, Dharini, Tarunika, and yes, Dharini and B positive, very correct. Yes. Now, next question. Bone formed by ossification of tendon. So, it is actually a muscle that became a bone after ossification. So, what is that bone called? Ossification, it is sesamoid bone. Of course, I hope you all know, children. It is patella. We call it as kneecap. This kneecap is a sesamoid bone. Actually, it was a tendon, but later it has become converted into sesamoid bone. Yes, Nandika, Vaishnavi, Lakshita, Tarunika, Dharini, B positive, all are correct. Yes. Now, next question we have to match. One side we have joints, another side based on the movement, we have to match. Cartilaginous joint. Of course, it allows limited movement, not very free. Fibrous joint, no movement at all. And synovial joints, considerable movement it will give. So the answer is in C option. Very correct. Excellent. Jiva, B positive. Lakshita, Vaishnavi, Nandika, Tarunika, Dharini, Yogeshwari. Yes, very correct. Now, joint of sternum and ribs. Remember, in breathing chapter also it will come. Sternum with the ribs. So, ribs are connected, sternum on one side and on the other side with the vertebral column. The connections are called capitulum and tuberculum. Of course, that connections we discussed, they are cartilaginous, excellent. So only if you know, in breathing chapter, it will move upward and outward. Because it is cartilaginous, it could able to show the movement. If at all fibrous, it cannot show the movement at all. Yes, Ivana, very correct. Excellent answer, Ivana. And Dharani, Taranika, Vaishnavi, Lakshita, excellent. Now, joint between bones of human skull, we call it as dash. Yes, Jiva. And yes, be positive, very correct, excellent. Joint between bones of human skull, we call it as dash. Human skull, it is called fibrous joint because there is no movement at all. You can find only sutures. Of course, very correct. Those who answered D. Excellent. Tarunika, Dharini, Vaishnavi, and Dharini. Of course, Lakshita. Now, which of the following is not a disorder of bone? And Nandika, Jiva, yes, it is D for the previous one. Which of the following is not a disorder of bone? Yes, arthritis is a disorder of bone, you know, knee pain. Osteoporosis due to vitamin D deficiency, calcium deficiency, or estrogen less bone erosion. Rickets, vitamin D. Atherosclerosis is a cat disease. So this is not coming under disorder of bone. It is a cat disease. Yes, Ivana, Dharani, B positive, Lakshita, Vaishnavi, all correct answer. Excellent answer by you all. Now we have to find out correct statement with regard to locomotion in human. It appeared in NEET 2013, of course. We have to find which is correct. Increased level of estrogen only causes osteoporosis. So this is wrong. Wrong between adjacent vertebra. We discussed cartilaginous. So this is also wrong. Vertebral column has 12 thoracic vertebrae. So this is also wrong. So the answer will be in yes, accumulation of uric acid in crystal causes the inflammation. Of course, you know it is called gout. So that is the correct statement. Okay, very good children. Yes, Nandika, Dharini, Vaishnavi, Lakshita, Dharini and Karunika answered A. Now gout is due to again. Gout is due to accumulation of dash. Is it due to calcium high or low calcium or low uric acid? Yes, Jiva, it was A for the previous one and B positive. Yes, it is C. Accumulation of uric acid crystals causes inflammation and pain. That is what we refer it as gout. Okay, it is inborn error of urine metabolism. Very correct. Excellent answer, Lakshita Dharini. Okay, and B positive. Yes. This item give its correct total number. How many amino acids? 16 they have given. Floating ribs, 4 they have given. Cervical vertebra, 8 they have given. Types of diabetes, 6. It is again a previous year question. Yes. For the previous one, it was the government, Ivana, Yogeshwari. Very correct. Now this question. Yes, floating ribs in human is 4. 11th and 12th. Sir, okay. So amino acids, 20. Cervical vertebra is 7. Types of diabetes according to NCERT, it is given 2. There may be many different types also. Okay, but with reference to NCERT. Type 1, insulin dependent, insulin independent. Yes, B is very correct answer. Excellent answer by you all. Vaishnavi, B positive, Tarunika, Lakshita, Dharini, Jiva, and Nandika. This is correct description of certain part of human skeleton. Glenoid cavity you find in the not in thigh bone, in the arm bone. So this is wrong. First vertebra axis which articulates with the occipital condyle. It is atlas, so not axis. The ninth and 10th pair of ribs are called floating ribs now. Parietal bone and the temporal bone of the skull are joined by fibrous joint. Of course, yes, it is the we find in skull fibrous joint. There won't be any movement. You can find only sutures to distinguish the bones. Very correct answer, Dharani, Vaishnavi, Tarunika. Excellent answer by you all. Progressive degeneration of the skeletal muscle is due to dash. Is it arthritis or tetany or muscular dystrophy or myasthenia gravis? Yes, it was D for the previous one. Lakshita, Yogeshwari and B positive and Nandika. Yes, Vaishnavi is very correct. Muscular dystrophy. Dystrophin is a muscular disorder. Gravis is due to heredity problem. Genetical disorder you might have studied even in the 12th standard. Dystrophin is the longest gene. Okay. Arthritis, of course, bone problem, tetany also. So muscular contraction, lack of relaxation. So this only is due to degeneration, which is muscular dystrophy, which is very correct answer. B is the correct answer. Vaishnavi and Jiva. Yes, excellent answer by both of you. Now next question. Gout that leads to arthritis is associated with the abnormality of dash. Yes, it is purine metabolism, very correct. So it is inborn error of purine metabolism. Yes, Nandika, inborn error of purine metabolism is a very correct answer. Excellent answer by many of you. Yes, now next question. What are correct about synovial joints? Ball and socket they have given. Pivot joint, hinge joint, cartilaginous. Among this, which and all comes under synovial joint? Yes, 1, 2, and 3. Ball and socket, pivot, hinge joint, apart from that, sliding, gliding, and all will come. Cartilaginous won't come under synovial joint. It's a separate heading. Yes, very correct, Dharini. And Tarunika, joint of femur with the pelvic girdle is called dash. Joint of femur with the pelvic girdle is called femur with the pelvic girdle is the example of ball and socket joint. Okay, so it is not hinge joint. Hinge joint, you may get um, radius ulna with humerus, femur with tibia and fibula. Okay, those pivot, atlas and oxus. Immovable joint, of course, fibrous joint. So these three won't come. Ball and socket is the correct answer. Yogeshwari, Dharani, and Jiva, yes, answered very correct. Excellent answer by you all. I hope it's time also for you to read other topics. So shall we stop with it? Any doubt you understood? Is that was useful to you for yes, Jiva? Very correct. It is ball and socket. Um, so give your feedback, of course, in the comment section. I always appreciate that. And thank you all for participating. You all participated very actively. It was so interesting. Thank you so much, children, for the participation to all of you. Thank you all.